Today in the bathroom, the light switch went out. And there's a few things I want to show you what you need before you go and replace it. You need a flat tip bit and a Phillips. I use a ratchet style screwdriver in order for this to work. Flashlight would become handy. See in darken. You always need to have a voltmeter to make sure everything's right. And electrical tape. Now, first thing you need to do is take your 4 screws off. And you have your switches. If your breaker is labeled, then you will be able to take and switch your switches power off. Since my breaker is not labeled, I don't want to interrupt the football game, and I'll just do this live. I don't suggest this, so the reason I'm betting it's the switch is simply, yeah, it's got the orange light on. Well, you can see it like that. That's the orange light. But the switch itself has so much play in it that it makes me believe the switch is bad. Now, I've taken and ohmed out this up here where the 3 lights are, and I made sure that I didn't get any voltage to the back of them, and I don't. So, next thing I need to do is see if I'm getting voltage here, and if I am, then it means I got a wire broken between here and the lights, or bad connection at the light. So let's see what happens. After 10 miles of electrical tape, I got the switch out. I did end up taking the breaker off, and I have confirmed I got this on the continuity, so it makes the beep noise. And the switch is indeed bad. Now, the thing is, let me turn the light on. If I ever see any more of the stupidity like this, I'm going to scream. You see the white? That's all bare copper. No wonder they had 10 miles of electrical tape, because they could have just easily brought it up there and cut off the excess instead of having this much of bare copper. Wow. Thank God I'm doing this now. I'm going to replace the switch, and it's fairly easy. I'll show you in the next clip. And I wanted to show you, and you might be able to see, let me try to zoom in, the way I would take and bend the wire. After you cut it, you also need hair wire cutters. Cheap one at Walmart works. This and a pair of pliers are like $2 or something, I don't know. I normally leave about that much, which is about halfway in length of your pinky. Or on the back there, it shows the diagram how long it should be. And what you need to do is just curl it. If you have a pair of pliers right now, it would be better instead of cutters, but if you have cutters, don't cut into the wire too bad. You can use your hands if your power is turned off. And that's about it. I'm not sure what you can see. And you're just putting your wires back on. And then what I do is I'll take and get me off about a foot of this electrical tape, just for safety measures, you know. For whatever reason, the 6 screws decided to back out. There's a piece of metal that decides to be conductive. This is just your safe holder. You won't have that extra wire hanging out. You make sure you put your off in the top position and your on down here. And that's about it. Then you wire it back in your little box. Set your bottom screw. Set your top screw. I don't want these Mickey Mouse holes out with the bottoms. That way it'll line up with the faceplate on it. And at this point, I have to make sure the screws will line up and everything, which it does. And I'll do the last final turns, and I'm happy. Now all you have left to do is put your faceplate on it. Install the rest of your 4 screws and you're done. So, I'm going to leave it like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.